option here. Still waiting to see what Roach is going to do, unless he's the one that's going to be playing the Rise.
And ADD is a great legacy Cho'Gath player. It's when that came back into the meta around summer season. That's how they managed to escape relegation, was ADD going from champions that didn't suit him to the Cho'Gath fitting his wheelhouse. So it's a big pick for ADD, even if it isn't the hype pick you're looking for. If you're a neutral fan, waiting on Kongdu and Roach for the final pick here on red side into the Cho'Gath. A wealth of options, but most of the tanks will to some degree struggle against Cho'Gath, so the Ornn ends up being the choice. Strong engage, strong siege with the Caitlyn. Also play the sidelines.
Strong laning phase as well, can definitely farm out against the Cho'Gath. It's going to be one of those wet noodle fights that we've seen so many times. So yeah, I do like the strong engage options that Kongdu Monster do have.
And it's nice to see Kongdu not go for a very narrow win condition. They've been on a Scion duty and being outscaled. They've tried to outscale and lost the early game. This is a very flexible comp with strong engage, strong siege. Teamfights can go their way as well. It's a very balanced draft, but MVP have some good answers and also pose some good questions. I feel like Cho'Gath is in a very good spot in the laning phase. Stana can scale up.
A thing yet. And so I was like, oh man, this game's like so 3D, and the background and foreground in the game works. So I was like, Mom and Dad, this is a good game, but this is also first blood going down in the jungle on the bottom side. I got so distracted. I apologize, everyone, but that is going to be Kongdu picking one up. Edge taking that one as the Rise. Wrong side as well as the Cosmic Radiance very early in this fight is going to come in, but Secret, he's in such a poor position. Explosive Charge should be able to seal the deal in the end, but no, he's going to be able to walk out. Cataclysm comes in, and Call of the Forge God from Roach gets a decent knock-up. Max is going to be the first sacrifice. Secret's still alive, but at very low health on the backline, and ADD just lumbering into the fight way too late means that Kongdu grab the kill and get themselves into a better position.
It was just well played by Kongdu because ADD tried to walk down
towards the bottom side.
Amazing thing about this game is if you compare items, they're almost the same. It's, all right, Max gonna get...
Yep, Realm War comes in. That is 4 members. Good ultimate here from Beyond as Max turning it around. Good headbutt onto Eugene, but he cataclysms his way out and then uses the flag and drag. They're gonna kill the cow once again, and Secret walking away with slivers of health every single time, it feels. Oh, Pilot, can he actually get in there? Cosmic Radiance is gonna get channeled, but the reset means the rocket jump gets him on out of there. That's going to be ADD turning up, but now he's getting surrounded. They've split off the members of Kongdu Monster, and there's only 4 here for now as Roach does turn up. Call of the Forge God. Fantastic knockups as Cosmic Radiance keeps everyone on. 3-man Emperor's Divide, though, and ADD just eats the Taric. Edge going down so incredibly low, but he does manage to clean up Ian. Pilot right on the back end is just going to get smashed on by the Forge God, and the big clump of MVP players is able to get one back, but look at this guy getting the double kills, and ADD has to flash to get the hell out of there. Kongdu Monster find the fight they were looking for, and ADD, he may not even be alive for too much longer either. The slows are coming down, and Soul grabs the well-deserved kill. Kongdu Monster, where have you been?
Kongdu Monster in this particular game on point and walking towards Baron. They click onto it right now. The pings are there. Teleport will come in. MVP left Pilot to dry. He jumped in and was assassinated by the Ornn of all people in the backline. They didn't play around their AD carry. 3 lumbering tanks trying to assassinate a Caitlyn was never going to work. And double Inferno probably means a Baron for Kongdu at 22 minutes.
Yeah, and MVP had an opportunity to make that team fight their own as well. Kongdu was split. They could have made a decision on one of the duos to take down, but then the Cosmic Radiance timing and the Call of the Forge God was so good. Max is going to turn up, almost gets in there in time for the steal away, but I don't think they're going to be able to get too much, apart from maybe a Roach on his way out. Pilot, rocket jumping forward, there's the Bellows Breath, and Edge is going to be able to at least get Secret out of the fight.
Get 1 kill, but it is on the Ornn who wants to split push, so maybe worth the flash that was expended by Pilot. Slowly, they will...
Actually looking for it as Ian takes half his health bar, and Max just keeping everyone in there. The feast is there, and there's the Cosmic Radiance. Only onto 3, though, as Edge off to the side. Emperor's Divide doesn't do anything, as Soul's able to lock down the Azir, and Pilot, great positioning in the backline. He needs to be the one getting the work done, as he doesn't predict it. Roach with the Call of the Forge God calling him in the wrong direction. And there are the backs. MVP, they got themselves a Baron, and they managed to get out, losing only 2.
Yeah, and lose 2, and that's the relevant factor. Ian basically lost his life in the middle of a team fight, could be ordered by the Caitlyn after the disarray of the Baron being claimed by MVP. So worth is what you'd say. In this game, you say those wards on the bot side are outdated. They're for a previous fight. They were placed a while ago. It's all about updating and moving your vision line. That means that the control ward slot that was always important, now with no Tracker's Knife, is even more important, Atlas. You need that 3-stack on more than just your support and your jungler. Seeing it engage.
Yeah, fight going to be starting. Call of the Forge God comes in as Edge is going to get himself into the fight. Glacial Prison is good, but it's a brilliant knockup from the Forge God. Ian uses his Zhonya's, as that's a lot of damage onto Yujun. Finally, the Azir goes down, but Pilot free hitting on the backline. Massive damage onto Yujun, but it's a really, really good shield to come out. And Kongu Monster are moving forward nicely. Max is going to get taken down, and there's a QSS flash from Pilot. Does manage to get it off as Ian goes beyond, blocks it, and keeps the Tristana alive.
That might have ended the game, potentially, if everyone went down. Now it's only going to be a Baron to the side of Kongdu. One thing to do when you know there's less vision is to use the Realm Warp aggressively. Very nicely done by Edge. It stopped.
Speaking of which, Call of the Forge God starts this one off, gets one knock-up, but it's on to Beyond. He's not too worried. His static shift procs rocket across both of the teams. There's a Realm Warp. Okay, see you later, Kongu Monster. It's going to jump straight onto this Baron. It's getting obliterated. That's one hell of a play. They couldn't even get there. And now the team fight has started. Cosmic Radiance once again going to come in, and MVP need to go for a disengage. It doesn't do anything this time though, as Yujun just sets up the Cataclysm and the re-engage comes down. Ian doesn't make his way all the way in, but Max is going to die. Traded for Yujun, who's finally fallen, and Edge is going to follow. Now we might get the resets from Pilot, who's launching the auto attacks in, flashing forward onto Roach, who can't do anything. Secret now is in trouble as Ian with a massive cleanse. Bit Captain Jack-esque, but this is just going to confirm the triple for Pilot and the victory in the team fight for MVP finally.
47 minutes in, they finally get the team fight they drafted for. Ian doesn't get into the back line, but it's safe enough behind the wall to get the first kill. Soul is alive, but front to back is happening, Atlas. And the back is the only thing alive, and it's out of position, and the game may just end.
Yep, this could be it. They've got a conga line of minions coming in. ADD can tank forever. Soul wants to get rid of these minions and does so quite well as ADD just flashes on top of him. Pilot with all of the damage, and there it is. Ian secures it. It's only Max that's dead, sacrifices his life for his team, and they've got another round of minions. Long death timers.
10 seconds on Yujun, then 10 seconds on Edge. I think the game's over.
Yep. Here come the minions. 4 members here, all of the damage available as ADD just going to walk his way forward. They know that this one's over. That's a Glacial Prison into the fountain, and Pilot, can they get on top of him? I don't think so. He's just going to ignore Yujun. Edge is going to get taken down, and there goes the Nexus. MVP against how this game was going. Come back and find the win.
League of Legends can be a very cruel mistress, Atlas. Kongu Monster did the right thing the majority of the time, one of the best games they've played, and yet still, they do not pick up a game victory. They go 1-21 in terms of games in the past 22. MVP could not get the fight they wanted. Cosmic Radiance stuffed them so many times. Like you say, Secret was looking like the MVP of this game quietly. But then finally, the ultimate didn't arm onto the Ornn. He got chunked out, and then everyone was trying to move back and forwards to try to disengage the aggro from MVP, and then they truly could